Yo, what is up, guys? In the Runner's Empire office, disaster right now. Clothes everywhere. But this is going to be a series I'm going to be taking you guys through. So today is March 4th. The spring collection for Runner's Empire drops the 31st. And I'm going to take you through, what it's like getting a collection of this size out and kind of the process behind everything. I'm going to take you through getting the products all ready, getting them tagged, kind of the marketing side of things, and just everything in between. And then we're going to finish off with the actual collection date. I'm actually flying to Florida to meet a lot of my ambassadors. We're going to be doing a huge photo shoot. And yeah, we'll just go from there. So it's March 4th right now, so we've got plenty of time, but I'll take you through kind of what I'm working on right now. This is like kind of big spoilers for the Runner's Empire line because, these videos are going to be kind of out in parts. We have now Runner's Empire socks. We're going to be releasing them in 3-pack. These are the women's pink, gray, and black. And then the men's, we have mint, gray, and black. And then also for women, we're going to, I think I have a pair. Yeah, I have one pair of black, 3-pack black that I'm going to be doing. So take you through a little inside of getting these ready. As you can see, they're singled out. They come singles like this from my manufacturer that I get all my things from. It saves me a lot of money to hand do the wraps. So here are the wraps. It says the shoe size, 6 through 10, men through 6 through 8. And it's got the dedication, performance, and family. Fun fact, not really so fun. They messed up on these bad. Like, this was supposed to be over here, and that whole backing was supposed to be on this, and it was supposed to wrap around. But they messed up and did it front side, back side. So these ended up being free. I talked to the supplier, and they just gave them to me for free. So yeah, that helped out cost even more. But a little insider, by me doing these by myself, I save about 25 cents a 3-pack. And, when you have 500 3-packs, 25 cents, that goes a long way, especially for a small business. So, take the 5-6 hours or longer. It's probably going to be longer, probably 10 hours of time that's going to take me, and it'll save me quite a bit of money. Yeah, so today, that's what I'm working on. I'm just trying to get all these done. There's 2 more boxes that size that I could get through, but got 1 box full. So let me show you what I got to do times 500. Well, 1,500 each pair. But just take them out of each plastic bagging. Get them all nice and set on the colorways. There we go. Get them all nice and even there. There we are. And take the sleeve. Got the sleeve in the front. Flip it over. And take your glue dots. These have been a lifesaver for me. And then stick 2 of them there. Make sure they're all secure. Wrap it around. And there you go. You're all set. So yeah, it's very time consuming. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. But, like I said, in the long run, 500 times 25 cents, it saves me quite a bit of money. And, as a small business owner, can't afford to, be overspending. Especially we're still starting out as a small business. We're still just getting going. It's just me right now, doing everything, answering emails, getting everything ready for the spring line, everything. So this is something I've wanted to do since the last summer collection we had. But I was just I don't want to make an excuse, but I was super busy and YouTube wasn't kind of a priority for me. But going into this spring line and going into this year, I'm going to make YouTube a priority for me with Runners Empire and make TikTok a priority for Runners Empire as well. We have a TikTok now, so go follow that. By the time you're viewing this, I don't know if we have any content on there, but just started it. But every time we release a collection or something, or we always do like sneak peeks, or I've actually done talks to my high school for their marketing department. They always want to know more information about, you know, the inside, you know, what goes into it, what's before the big collection releases. And I'm that way too, you know, when I watch content creators on their brand, I've always been curious on, you know, how do you go about it? Because everyone has a different method and a different way that they do things. And I'm always curious on, you know, how they get started. And, you know, since it's a one-person operation right now with this, and I do so much, I thought this would be perfect to show you guys, especially for this collection, because biggest collection we have ever released by far. We have about 60 products, and yeah, it's a lot of work. Probably the next line, I'll take you through some of the design process, you know, what goes through my mind of wanting to design a certain product, what I think runners will think is cool and things like that. It's a lot of work. People don't realize, like this line, for example, I've been working on for about 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Things just don't happen. And getting products in 6 months, you know, getting samples from manufacturers, testing out gear. You know, before we release a product, I test out every single men's product there is to make sure it's up to par. Because if you know me personally, before I started my brand, let me get some more here. Before I started my brand, I was a Nike snob. And I'm not talking just your basic Nike snob. I'm talking, I need the best thing Nike makes. I want the Nike Lab. I want the Nike ACG. I want the most expensive, awesome products that Nike has. So my thing for quality is off the charts. I want to make sure the quality is very, very high. You know, in the future, I want to get that quality even higher than what it is now. But good things take time. So yeah, doing the best I can right now with the tools I'm given. We're just knocking away some socks. So yeah, a lot more to this series to come. This is just kind of the introduction. I'm going to be taking you guys through everything leading up to this line, and me flying to Florida to meet some of my ambassadors, meet them for the very first time. This is the very first time I'm able to travel. I am fly somewhere specifically for Runners Empire. I've gone to shows and stuff like that, but I view this as a different level. I'm flying to a different state specifically to take photos for a big photo shoot, video shoot. So super excited about that, but I'm gonna knock it away and start doing some of these socks. Hours later, guys, got them done. There's a couple more boxes, but these are the ones I'm keeping out. You know, as you see, don't have a lot of space to put all the Runners Empire gears, so I don't leave everything out because there's no room. So what I did is I have 2 more boxes just like these, 3 actually, and I basically just keep them wrapped up. Just when everything begins to sell, I can bring more out, but these will probably go on the shelf because we're probably going to be running one more sale on last year's items as well. For those of you wondering what these are, if you don't know, Runners Empire, we do these mystery boxes all the time for past year stuff, sample products, stuff like that, and we stopped doing them but we're bringing them back for the spring line, and we're bringing them back even cheaper. Like, just to give you an example, this isn't the final price or anything, but usually we do like heavy discounts, like 70% off. So I remember last time we did them, it was like $125 retail. We charged $40 for it. These marks are like men's 2X, men's large, stuff like that. And one thing I wanted to show you, I'm so pumped about. First time's ordering these, but someone highly suggested that I start doing these. One of my mentors, just a thank you card to throw in everyone's package. So got those done. Now I know, don't give me hate.com should not be there. It should be way down here, but first time doing these. It's like a thick postcard. So those are really nice. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. So much to go over still, a lot of work. I'm so excited to start this series to show you guys a little bit more in depth about Runner's Empire and the launch of the biggest collection that we have to offer. So super excited. Make sure to stay tuned for part 2. I don't know how many parts this is going to last, but it's going to last, if I'd guess, maybe 5, 6, 7 videos. So super excited to share with you guys what's going on, because there's still so much work to be done, and we are getting very, very close to that release date. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on part 2.